What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're going to talk about the worst winter style mistakes. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Sarah Karim, salute. Now, throughout the year, most of us are trying to strike a balance between style and function. We got to have clothes that fit the season and the environment we find ourselves in. And during the wintertime, it's okay to lean more towards the function over the style. However, a lot of us during the wintertime lean a little too far to the function side and forget about the style. So what I'm going to do in today's video is talk about the 10 style mistakes a lot of us might make and you might be making in the wintertime. So without further ado, let's get into this list. Now, first up, let's talk about one of the worst style mistakes, if not the worst, you can make in the wintertime. That's buying cheap outerwear. I'm talking about those pea coats, duffel coats, and overcoats. You need to remember, a lot of times the only thing people are going to see on you is that coat. You don't want one made of cheap material or poorly constructed. You want one that fits you well and is not boxy and unflattering. So make sure you invest a little bit in that outerwear. It's going to keep you warm. Let it make you look stylish too. Now, the next thing you want to avoid during the winter, pants or jeans that are too long. Here's the problem. Throughout the year, you just don't want pants that are too long anyway. They look unflattering, sloppy, and it can make a shorter guy look even shorter. But in the winter, it's even worse. If your pants are too long, it's easy for them to drag along the ground, getting snow, rain, ice, whatever on them. So not only are you not going to look stylish, you're going to damage your precious jeans or trousers. So do yourself a favor. Get your trousers and your jeans properly tailored and hemmed. Next on our list, having the wrong hat. Here's the thing. Like I always tell you guys, it's the small things that make a difference, the details. And one of the most important details when you're getting dressed, your accessory. And naturally, you're going to need a hat to keep your head warm. But please don't wear the wrong one. No novelty ones with the little pom-poms on the top of the head. Keep it simple. The easiest and most foolproof hat, get yourself a neutral or solid color beanie. Not one that's too big. One that goes over your head and covers your ears. This is your foolproof hat for the winter. These neutral solid color beanies go with almost anything you have on, and they keep the head and your ears warm. Now next up, just like your head and your ears get cold very fast in the wintertime, so can them hands and fingers. So make sure you invest in some quality gloves. No cheap gloves. They're not going to keep you warm. They're not going to look good. Invest in a nice pair of either wool or leather gloves. And for a little bonus, get a little cashmere lining inside. You'll be stylish and keep them hands from getting frostbitten. Now, we talked about your head. We talked about your hands. The next area you definitely want to keep warm are those feet. So make sure you're wearing the right shoes and footwear for the wintertime. You need to wear footwear that's seasonally appropriate. The type of shoes you want to stay away from during the winter are slimmer profile shoes. Think about it this way. You're going to be wearing more layers and be bulkier. If you have slim profile shoes, you'll be out of balance. The type of shoes you want to grab in the wintertime, be on the lookout for some hiking boots, dress boots, or Oxfords or Derbies with chunkier heels and soles. Not only will these type of shoes and boots keep you protected from the elements, they'll help you look balanced with the bulkier shoe matching the bulkier materials you wear during the wintertime. Now, I talked a little bit about layering in our last topic, which brings me to the next one. One of the worst style mistakes you can make in the wintertime, incorrect layering. Now, I'm going to make it simple for you. I'm going to give you 3 of my best tips when it comes to layering. 1, wear the thinnest layer underneath. T-shirt, maybe an Oxford, and sweater on top. That's the order you want to do. Thinnest, closer to the skin. 2nd, make sure these layers complement each other as far as texture and color scheme. And last but not least, make sure you don't overdo it on the layering. You're trying to stay warm, not look like the Michelin Man. Now, next up on the list is a style mistake I've definitely been guilty of. That's buying cheap umbrellas. Now look, we all know the weather during the wintertime can be very unpredictable. And I'm here to tell you, an umbrella is one of the things you get what you pay for. I can't tell you how many times I regretted buying a cheap $5 umbrella. What I suggest you do, get a sturdy, durable umbrella with a wooden handle for a little style. Trust me, if you get caught in that sleet or snow, you'll be glad you invested in a quality umbrella. Now, so far we talked a lot about style, but one of the key elements of your style is your grooming. And in the wintertime, a lot of us can be tempted to not keep our facial hair and our beard well groomed. Bad mistake. Yes, the hair can keep you a little warmer, but there's no excuse not to be well groomed. Make sure you keep that beard well moisturized with some beard oil, and please keep it trimmed. A trimmer is not going to cost you that much. One of my favorites, this one Panasonic, only run you about 16 bucks. Just like throughout the year, the wintertime is no excuse not to be well groomed. And last but not least, I want to leave you with a lighthearted, fun winter style mistake. Please, unless you're really going for the novelty look, stay away from the ugly Christmas sweaters like this guy. There's a lot of other sweaters you can wear during the wintertime that are still seasonal and have a little fun. Grab yourself a Fair Isle sweater, for example. Please, stay away from the ugly Christmas sweater. Okay, so there you have it. 10 or so of the worst style mistakes you can make in the wintertime. Let me know in the comment section if you think I left any out. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow.